ProBox.com here with Jean Pascal. How you feeling, champ?
Hey, I feel like a champ, baby.
What was the game plan going into that fight, man?
The game plan was to use my experience. You know, I'm a veteran. I've been there, done that. Meng was going to the unknown, so that was my job to bring him to the later round to make him pay.
Was there in the 9th round you was able to knock him down? In the 10th, after he was getting his hands wrapped fixed, you jumped on him again. Was there a certain point where you were just like, hey, you know, I'm really getting in him right now. I feel like I can stop him.
Yeah, I thought I was about to stop him, but to be honest with you, he's tough. He was tougher than I was expected, and actually, he's a good fighter.
Who do you want next?
Honestly, right now, I really don't know. You know me, I always want to fight the best, so bring me the best.
I knew you would say that, but I did talk to Roy Jones, and Roy Jones said, hey, you know, Pascal should fight Bivol in a rematch. And then when I was talking to your coach, he was saying, hey, you know, let's just get Pascal the most lucrative fights ever. And to me,
Rematch, Canada.
To me, that would insinuate maybe a possible showdown against Canelo at 175. What do you think about that?
Hey, listen, if Canelo wants to fight me, it will be a great challenge for him. It will be a good challenge for me as well. So, like I said, I just want to face the best, and that's it.
How would you see that fight playing out with you and Canelo, man?
Honestly, I really think that will be a great fight, better than the Bivol fight, because our style will do fireworks in the ring. So, Canelo versus Pascal will be a great fight.
Do you think you're just too big and too strong for Canelo? I know you respect him, but do you think you're just too big for him?
I think like if Bivol was a little bit too much for him, I think with my power and my speed, it would be like a little bit too big and too much for Canelo.
Before that fight, before Canelo actually fought Bivol, who did you have winning a fight beforehand?
Honestly, 3 years ago, I had Bivol winning, but I think I got caught up with the Canelo hype, because he was beating everybody at 168, he was beating people at 175, he was saying that he wants to fight Uzi, his coach was saying that he's bringing up heavyweight, so I got caught up with the Canelo hype, so because of that, I was going with Canelo for that fight. But 3 years ago, I was saying that Bivol will win versus Canelo.
So what was it about Bivol that Canelo couldn't beat him? Was it just that he was too big, or was it just his skill goes away?
I don't think it's about the size, just I think it's about the style.
So and last question, I got you. If Canelo was to fight him again at 175, do you think it'll be the same thing? Or do you think if Canelo was to fight Bivol again at 175, do you think he can win? Or is that a guy he should just stay away from for the rest of his career?
I think at 175 will be too much for him, but if he goes down to 168 versus Bivol, he might have a little bit more chances.
Gotcha. Thank you, champ. Appreciate it. All right, well, with the trainer, Jean Pascal, man, how's everything going tonight?
Everything's going great. I'm just happy. We put in a lot of hard work, and we came out victorious at the end of it because he followed the game plan. He punched when he needed to punch, double up that double jab, straight right, came back with the hook. He listened very well. We're very proud of it.
Do you think that this performance should negate anything that people were saying about Pascal, about the test? Because I know when I was talking to Paulie was like, hey, we tested him a lot, so we know that he's clean, and he came out and performed, and he didn't fight since 2019. So do you think this performance should say, like, hey, Pascal's always been a clean fighter?
He's definitely a clean fighter. He came out on top. We tested whatever we needed to test to prove that we weren't on anything. So at the end of the day, when you got a clean fighter going into a fight and it's a dog fight and he pulls it out right from the bottom, he dug deep, came up on top, and ended up pulling off the win. That's what it's all about.
You know, in the 9th and the 10th, well, the 9th round in particular, he got the knockdown, and then in the 10th, he had like a little bit, Pascal caught like a little bit of a breather again because, you know, they needed to fix Mengon's tape.
Yes.
And then he came out, and then he started blasting him. Was there at any point where you just said, hey, you know, I think Pascal can get him out there?
Of course it can, because in boxing anything can happen. But at the same time, we need our fighter to be patient, go back to the game plan. If he lands a punch, then it's a bonus. We go him early. But again, you got a tough fighter like Meng, who's in there for the long run. We knew that this guy's an Olympian. He doesn't have the pedigree of what Jean Pascal has, where he's fought pretty much everyone. That's why there's levels to this, because John's been able to, like you said before, when it came down to the seconds, Meng getting his tape wrap fixed. there was only so many seconds, so John jumped on him right away, made sure he could pull off and win that round.
Gotcha. Now, who do you want next for Pascal if it was up to you? I know you don't really care. I know Gene will fight anybody, but if it was up to you, who do you want him to fight next?
You know what? At the end of the day, for me personally, John's a friend of mine. We grew up together. I want to make sure that he's safe in the ring, and that's what I'm here for. That's why the other coaches are here for, to make sure that he's safe in the ring. And we're looking to fight pretty much. We're ready to take on the world at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, let's get that big money fight, because he's up in age, but he fights like a young 29-year-old, like you said. No. So let's just put it properly, and let's get the proper fights that we need, and the fights that will make the most significant, whether it's about the money or it's the most significant fight that we need for him to get right in the right spot, and which I believe he's in the right spot right now.
Thank you, man.